Hi guys, Office Bloke Dave here.
And I am Ash.
Together we're Office Bloke Dave and I'm Ash.
Yes, indeed.
It's as simple as that. I'm absolutely cooking.
I know, because you decided to wear a long sleeve shirt on a hot summer's day.
I know. We reacted to a tune a couple of reactions ago.
Yes.
That got a little bit heated, a little bit too much of a debate. Not too much of a debate. You can never have too much of a debate.
No, I just got really, really sassy.
It was like, we're usually pretty fun and games, and it was probably the first time it's got a little bit serious.
Yeah, and I struggle because like you all know from obviously watching these videos, everything shows on my face, every emotion.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So when something irritates me, this is why I said my face has got me into trouble a lot of times, because as soon as something irritates me, I'm like...
Well, because of that, I did one song to cheer Ash up, and I think it
worked. It did, yeah.
But then you've actually said, can we do something non-music?
Yeah. Just
to mix it up and do something completely different.
Yes.
And I have been mooting for a while that I'm going to do a little bit of non-music content over here. And let's give it a try.
Yes,
let's see how it
please.
goes with people, how people feel about it.
Yes.
But it's just to mix it up a little bit, especially, you know, because sometimes a song can be very politically...
Riling.
Yeah. So we're going to do Mr. Beast's new video.
Yes.
$1 versus $250,000 vacation. Ooh. It's worth saying we're going on vacation. A week today we will be camping in a tent in Cornwall with the kids.
Yes.
So what's that? That's like a $300 vacation. That's fat.
I mean, that's just the stay. That's not all the things that we'll do in between.
Driving there and everything else.
And the food.
It's still it's an affordable vacation, but I can't think of anything better to do.
No, agreed. Well,
I'm sure Mr. Beast is going to show us like Barbados or something.
I know, yeah.
But yeah, let's check out. Incidentally, do you watch Mr. Beast?
I've seen the odd videos, but I don't watch him a lot. Do you know what? I think it's because I watch too many gaming videos and crafting videos that I don't always get round. He's got a gaming channel. I didn't know that.
Yep.
I thought all he did was these kind of like win money and sit in a hot tub.
He's got loads of He's got a reaction channel.
Does he really?
He's got an empire. Even my local shop in
my
little
he
village sells
with
Beastables.
Because he collabs with Mark Rober.
He collabs with, yeah, he does, yeah.
Because I really love Mark Rober's, obviously, because it's science. But they collab together. Science! They collab together for like cleaning the beaches and planting trees, and I think they're amazing.
So was Mark Rober part of the cleaning the oceans one that Mr. Beast did?
Yeah, because he talks about the science behind the invention of that little like the black sea hole or something, and it goes along, literally sucks up garbage. And then he was trying to do the maths of how many they would need to empty the oceans. Let's check this out. Yes.
And if you want to see more non-music reactions, all you have to do is let us know in the comment section.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it then. So Mr. Beast, $1 versus $250,000 vacation.
Yes.
Let's go for it.
In this video, we're going on a $250,000 vacation.
This is beautiful. How is this real?
And I'm going to show you the difference between this and a $100,000 presidential vacation.
Right this way, sir.
A $50,000 vacation where we have the Eiffel Tower completely to ourselves.
I'm holding on for dear life.
All the way down to this $1 vacation.
Right over here, boys. This shack is our vacation.
You can see inside of it.
There's no walls, Jimmy. Well, I mean, there's walls. This is gross. And in case you don't believe me, it's $1. Look at that.
Oh, it's 93 cents. You're a liar.
I rounded up to $1. For $1, we get this bed,
which is honestly just a mattress sitting on wood planks, a broken cabinet, a light that sort of works.
Oh, look at that.
And lastly, random noises coming from your ceiling.
I was hearing noise in the room, and there's a raccoon on our roof. I feel like most people would be mad if their hotel room had a raccoon, but for some reason we're happy. When's checkout time? Tomorrow. Keep it.
You know what?
That was so cute. I'd go for the beach one.
But you know what? Like, if you could raise less than $365, you could live there for a year.
Literally, and just like fix up the shack and make it livable.
You think how much rent is everywhere. I'm going to have a long-term rent of that for 10 years. Here's $3,500. Can I put some fucking windows in and some running water?
But you know what you and I are like? Like, we like that sort of rough, like, holidays.
Yeah.
So that would be amazing to be able to hear the ocean. Obviously, the insects and things wouldn't be great, but I do see a mosquito net, so at least they've considered that.
Take the bed out and put a tent in the shack. Oh. And then it's just a really cheap camping pitch.
And then make friends with the raccoon.
Eat the raccoon.
in mind that later in this video, we're going on a $100,000 vacation, a $250,000 vacation.
Can we just jump cut to that already?
No, because we gotta suffer so they can compare our suffering to our happiness.
They do like when we suffer.
Are we all supposed to fit on this single bed?
If we wanted 4 beds, that'd be $4.
First, let's get all the sand out.
The raccoon just ran in here.
I'm gonna act like I didn't scream like a little girl.
Up next, a vacation that's 10,000 times more expensive.
Welcome to the $10,000 a night vacation.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Yo, this is sick.
Wait, what the heck is this?
This hotel room has jellyfish.
Okay, that's so unnecessary.
Oh, there's a pool outside.
It's a private pool.
Does this not look like a scene from a movie? Your hotel room walks out to the beach. Wow.
Is this our own private beach?
Oh my gosh.
This is incredible.
Drake, since when is water this blue?
I don't know. This all-inclusive vacation also has a giant spa.
Oh yeah.
A park filled with flamingos.
Oh, they're fighting.
Flamingos.
And unlimited room service.
Okay, what do you need?
All of it. The only negative of this place is it doesn't have a raccoon.
Hey, little guy.
But I don't blame them for that.
When you spend $10,000 at this resort, we each get our own floor of the building.
It looks exactly like Jimmy's, except for I got the top floor.
Oh, I have a hammock.
I think I can make it in the hammock without getting wet. I did it. Yo, look at your view. Chris! Hey! Ow! I caught it! 3, 2, 1. Hey!
All right, let me lay out some rules. Rule number 1.
Yeah.
No more throwing pillows in my pool. Rule number 2.
Sorry, Tariq.
And now what the hotel is known for.
This insane infinity pool that extends over our own personal beach.
How does the water just not overflow? I have so many questions. I feel like a father that took his kids on vacation and is just watching them hang out in the pool.
The $10,000 vacation has been insane, but not as insane as our next vacation.
That would be so epic, wouldn't it?
Most people aspire to one day be able to do something
that.
like that.
Yeah.
I presume this is per night.
We said that.
So
it said $10,000
for
per
one
night. Yeah.
You got serious cash to
Yes,
shell that out for
serious
one night.
cash. But if you won the lottery, that'd be so fun.
Because Oscar, my 7-year-old son, knows that I've been doing YouTube for 3 years now over with the Office Blokes. When he started understanding a year or so ago that it was what I do,
Yeah.
he said, "Do you know Jimmy?"
Aww.
And like we're driving in the car, and he was like, "So if you're a YouTuber, you must know Jimmy then."
Aww.
And I was like, "What? Jimmy who?" And he's like, "Jimmy." And I'm like, "Well, there's lots of YouTubers, and there's lots of people called." It's like Mr. Beast. Have you met him? Do you know him? And I was like, "Not yet, little man.
Not yet.
Not yet, but yeah." Jeez.
It's all right. We were talking today, weren't we, about like going to America and hopefully one day the dream would be to collab. And I was like, Matt Carricker from Dimmer Ranch. I would love to go and shoot his big guns.
Yeah, don't operate it for me, which it just is one of his friends anyway.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
let's make it happen.
All the way across the planet.
And now the $50,000 vacation in Paris.
Whee! Baguettes.
Our $50,000 vacation starts with a
Baguettes just made me think I went to the shop for a croissant.
completely private luxury ferry ride.
What is that?
That's the engine.
Bro, what is this, 1805? Tariq, zoom in on that guy. He's filming us. Hey!
They went back.
Do you have a YouTube channel? I don't think he speaks English.
This vacation comes complete with fantastic food, a tour of the entire city,
All right.
and a luxury hotel room with an amazing view.
This is kind of romantic, huh?
Yeah. You and Chandler should kiss.
And lastly, we have a very expensive surprise.
So you guys are probably wondering, it's a $50,000 vacation, and we clearly haven't spent 50 grand yet.
Yeah, where is it?
It's behind you.
That's the Eiffel Tower.
Yes.
We have the entire Eiffel Tower completely to ourselves.
Wait, actually?
Yeah.
What portion of the 50 grand was the tower?
Almost all of it.
We are at the Eiffel Tower.
This feels like we're sneaking in.
No, I'm not joking. It's ours.
No one else is here.
We can just go straight through the line.
This feels illegal.
Most of the time, this place is packed with people. And because we have the whole thing completely to ourselves, we're gonna try to get to the top of the tower. I'm talking the very top.
Boys, enough playing around. Let's head up.
On the way up, we stopped at the first floor, over 187 feet in the air, where we had a world-class restaurant.
You know, a guy jumped off the Eiffel Tower like 100 or so years ago because he'd invented like an early version of the parachute.
Yeah.
And no one believed him that it'd work. and he gathered all the local press to watch him jump off the top of the Eiffel Tower with this like huge bedsheet sort of crazy thing, and like all the press were there
Did he splattered?
when he splattered.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Pioneer though.
All to ourselves.
I love how even though we have the entire Eiffel Tower, they still put us in a corner of the restaurant. That's the elevator coming from the top of the Eiffel Tower. That looks terrifying. Open sesame. Thank you. I can see my house from up here.
We're in France.
I can see my hotel from up here. Look how high up we are.
Oh, my ears are popping.
What are we working with here? Oh my God.
You can see the whole city from here. Dude, this is crazy.
Tariq, look how much higher we have to go. Bro, this is never gonna end. I'm not gonna lie, I thought we were already at the top.
We're going up.
Now we're heading to the top. At one point, this was the tallest building in the world.
Should I jump right now?
No, do not move. Come on, boys, follow me. From here.
Did you see Mr. Beast panic? Like, I'm not that person in an elevator. I don't really care. Like, if you're going to go, you're going to go. You can't really control it. But the bouncing does make me laugh. And you see him and say, no.
Some people have got such a fear.
Such a fear.
But if you get on a plane with me and stand next to the door and look like you're fidgeting,
you'd be panicking.
And I'm like, I'm ready to pounce on you.
Really?
I'm ready to go. There was a stag do once on a plane, all hovering around the door, pissed, drinking, stood there having a laugh, and the whole time I'm sat watching them and I'm like,
please don't.
One of you goes near that handle.
I'm going to scream, yeah. See, I don't have a problem with heights, but a friend of mine used to, but it was only in glass lifts. And so obviously if it suddenly opened out, she'd have to close her eyes and turn around and like lean against the glass. But otherwise she was all right in the lift as long as she didn't see. But you know what I've always wanted to try is the glass walkway, you know, and it has like the animations and it cracks because people absolutely freak out.
I think it's in China, the one that you see videos of.
Yeah, I'm not sure where it is, but it looks so
I don't think they do it in the West because someone might think it's cracking and jump over the edge.
Why would you jump over the edge if it was cracking?
Because you think it's going to go, so you dive towards the handrail and something. I just don't think it'd get approved.
No, it wouldn't get approved because health and safety is like ridiculous here.
Have you been to Paris?
No, I was about to ask actually.
Never been, and I actually don't want to go.
I've always wanted to go.
Really? I'd go with you if you wanted. But I've just heard I've heard nothing but bad things from most people.
I know what you're saying, and
I love
it's very
France
crowded.
as well. I absolutely love France.
For me, I love the history. It's like I said to you, like when I've been to Amsterdam, like every day I was there, it was like 6 to 8 hours of walking because I love architecture and I love
the wonky buildings.
Yes, and it feels like they're all closing in on you. And it was like when I went to Bruges, and it's like I think they called it the oldest. I know. Yeah. It seems like you're like in. I think they said it was the oldest standing medieval city, and it's just such a beautiful place. Like it's got such incredible buildings, and the Holy Basilic of the Basilic of the Holy Blood, I think it's called. And obviously, if you've seen the movie in Bruges, you know some of the places I've talked about. And walking to the top of that tower was hard work. There was like 400 steps.
I'm just thinking of the fat people where it's like, yeah, you're not going to make it.
You're not going to make it. Like, what are you trying to say?
Here on out, there's no more elevators, just stairs. Oh, it's windy up here.
We are high up there. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Tariq, don't drop the camera.
We are standing over 900 feet in the air. The highest point civilians are allowed on the tower. But since it's ours for the night, I had one last surprise.
Oh, no.
What do you think's behind this door?
Stairs.
How'd you know?
We can see the stairs.
Well, yes, there are more stairs, but this takes us to the very top where no one's allowed to go.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
You see his hand shaking there.
Yeah, he's not happy.
Bro.
Oh my God. Are we allowed on that?
I don't know. Oh, that is scary. The ledge just comes up to my waist up here. I am holding on for dear life.
I completely understand why tourists are not allowed up here.
We have a cameraman on the other side of the city with a lens zoomed in on us. He's over a mile away. If this lens is good enough, you should be able to see us waving. For a $50,000 vacation, you gotta admit this is cool.
This is amazing.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Are you ready for the best moment yet? I don't know why a YouTuber has this much power, but lights! Oh, there we go. Oh, like a disco show.
But a YouTuber has this much power.
Guys, I don't know if this next command's gonna work, but turn every light off.
Oh no.
It's pitch black down there.
The Eiffel Tower went dark. What are these millions of French people thinking right now? They should get me off this tower. I don't know why they gave me this much control.
Next week.
I'm not scared of heights.
But that would make me uncomfortable.
I'm cautious if I'm 1,000 feet in the air. And as soon as that went pitch black, I think I would have been holding onto a handrail pretty tight.
I would have been.
Just in case, because you've lost one of your senses to a degree. I'd be like, oh, I got sweaty palms watching that.
I'm not afraid of heights, and even then I was like, ooh.
We head to Switzerland for the $100,000 vacation.
That's just how much it costs to buy a pizza and get a taxi in Switzerland.
Do you know what number of feet it is when you start to suffer altitude sickness, and whether they would have suffered it?
No, nowhere near.
Okay,
absolutely nowhere near.
How high a number of feet?
I don't know. Most of the big mountains, they do it in meters, don't they?
True.
But nowhere near with that. Nowhere near. I've been like high up in ski resorts and stuff like that, and it's perfectly fine.
Oh, okay.
But this is no ordinary vacation. This hotel has 2-inch thick bulletproof windows, a panic button that will lock down the entire building, and is riddled with security. Because this is a hotel where world leaders and presidents take their vacation. And also, the Sidemen were in town, so I decided to invite them as well.
Oh my God.
It smells like food in here.
We've got the whole ocean in there.
What? This is nuts.
This is the most expensive penthouse suite in all of Europe. It covers the whole 8th floor and has dozens of rooms, tons of staff waiting on you all day and night, and absolutely crazy food everywhere.
Want a hit? Yeah, get a hit of that.
A leg of pork.
Oh yeah. How do these?
That big
like
Parma ham, Serrano Parma,
yeah. They can cost tens of thousands for one, because some of them have been aging for over 100 years.
I know.
Guys, compared to your normal guests. Yeah. So you'd say they're pretty dumb compared to And like I said before, some of the most powerful world leaders choose this place for their vacations. Even Bill Clinton stayed here, and he wasn't assassinated. It's pretty safe.
In terms of security, here you have the bulletproof windows.
Even this is bulletproof? Oh my, it feels thick.
Really solid.
I hope. I'm a president.
There are also some snipers that we can put on the rooftop.
You have your own sniper?
Are you able to negotiate on behalf of the Sidemen?
Switzerland are a heavily armed nation.
No, I believe that.
That is... Like, I think there's a gun per person, because people do national service and they keep their service rifles.
Wow.
I'd love to go back to Switzerland. I absolutely loved it, but I want to go up to the Swiss Alps. There's lakes that, like, it's like you're looking out to sea.
Yeah.
But it's a lake, and you're up in the mountains. It's beautiful. It's so stunning.
I've always wanted to go to Switzerland.
It's expensive, but it's nice.
I can try my best.
Yes, this will help me in my negotiation. I'd like to buy 10%.
How much, boys?
No, you go. You say.
Yeah. 200 million, Jimmy.
200 million. All right, to the panic button.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been waiting to press this button since we got here. We all agree this is a good idea.
No.
Carl, you're Bill Clinton and you feel threatened. Press the panic button. All right, he pressed it.
There.
Oh, wait, I see a door closed.
Wait, are we locked in?
Is it locked?
You guys in there?
Is that Nolan?
Yeah. The door's like shut. I walked off for 1 second.
Which button opens it?
You don't get to panic and then open it.
They should push the button now, the police will come, and there's a big fine.
Don't press it again. I've been thinking, how would a president get somewhere like McDonald's? Let's see how presidents travel. Come on in. It turns out when you're the president, you have to go everywhere with your bodyguards, so that means when you drive...
Oh, we got like a
we got an entourage. How do we know which car to get into?
On the third, on the fourth.
Ideally the third or fourth, you said? Which car is the most dangerous?
The first one.
Nolan, you should ride in the first one.
I can do that.
Okay. Who wants to ride with me? Harry, come on in. Harry and Chandler.
I'm sure the president doesn't sit in the middle.
Typically you guys would be my bodyguards, but you know, you'll suffice.
Just squeeze in, mate. Squeeze in. What president is going to McDonald's?
Does your window roll down? Hey, how's it going?
No, now we're gonna get shot. Oh. Now we're gonna...
He says which president's going to get McDonald's, but didn't Trump literally get McDonald's to like welcome another?
I think Trump practically lives off McDonald's.
Yeah.
That's the, I don't know if it's like an urban legend or whatever. But
no, there was a comment like when he came to see our Queen, wasn't it, that he actually asked in advance for her to not prepare him like a proper meal to get him McDonald's.
I think famously he does just eat McDonald's most of the time. And he looks great, so, you know, why wouldn't you?
Shut up! I can't believe we can do this. This is nuts.
Turns out when you travel in a presidential motorcade, a lot of people start to notice you. How's it going?
This is bonkers, man.
I thought we're just drawing the attention of everyone.
People are filming like with the president. This is weird.
Which made McDonald's a little awkward. Excuse us. Don't mind our security.
Jimmy, does this beat out the Eiffel Tower for you?
Depends how good these nuggets are.
Obviously, all the vacations so far have been amazing, but they pale in comparison to this next one. Our final vacation is once again all the way across the planet.
And now we're in Japan for the $250,000 vacation.
And we're meeting up with a special guest here, so you're gonna wanna watch to the end. To start off our vacation, we dropped off our bags at the most expensive hotel in all of Japan.
Wow. This is gigantic. I have an Echo in a hotel room.
And afterwards, we felt like getting to know the city of Tokyo. Now we're gonna drive Mario Karts on the street. We rented private Mario Karts where we literally get to drive on the streets of Japan.
People are just staring at us.
This is not meant to be on a street.
There's real cars driving right beside me. Well, look how many people are crossing the street here.
This is the busiest crosswalk in the world, and we're driving right through it.
We're on go-karts in Tokyo. Go fast! Bro, I love Japan. This place is crazy.
Yeah. When we arrived at our next destination, we met with Master Swordman Yoshioki Somida. He's been training with the katana for the last 26 years, and he actually agreed to give us a rare lesson in the art of the samurai.
Now that
was
be cool.
So fucking cool. I've always wanted to go to Japan anyway, but you know that I love anime and I love the Japanese culture. So
there's aspects of Japanese culture that I think are absolutely
We'd have to
amazing.
go during the cherry blossom season, obviously, so we can see the beautiful side of.
Got to cover up tattoos in a lot of places in Japan, you know.
Ooh.
You're not allowed in a bathhouse if you've got like a sauna or stuff like that. If you've got tattoos on show.
Oh.
I like a lot of Japan. There's a lot of the culture that appeals to me and I think could be cool. There's some of it that not so much that I'm a bit like,
Yes, it's just because it's not our culture. I get that. It's a bit, to us, it's unusual. But I love...
I'd go. It'd be an experience.
Right. We each got our own katanas and the lessons began with swinging techniques. It was not as easy as we thought.
It will cut.
It will kill.
It will kill. You can say kill.
No, I half burped.
All right, okay.
No!
No, they're gonna zoom in on it.
Then it was my turn.
Boys, do you think I'm gonna be able to do this?
Yes.
Yeah, you got it.
Whoa.
Hey!
So
Let's see how the boys do.
Who am I?
And then our samurai teacher gifted us this insane katana.
I don't deserve this, but thank you.
And because this is a $250,000 vacation, we rented out the most premium sushi chef in the world, along with this entire floating restaurant.
They got Louis Vuitton coasters.
The chef makes all the food right next to our table. And getting to see a master at work was one of the coolest dining experiences ever.
Woo!
Wow. Oh my god. Oh. Here you go, little man. See how we caught him midair?
And once we paid the bill, thank you. We were off to the craziest place I've ever been.
All right, follow me. I rented this whole place.
But before we see it,
before we go ahead, I immediately recognise that I've watched loads of videos. I have desperately wanted to go to this place. It's like a virtual. I know that's to wash your feet as you go in because it's obviously as well in Japanese culture you don't enter with shoes and things like that, but that's to wash your feet before you go in. But seriously, this place, I've had this on my bucket list for a while now. It's like a sensory place to go, and it's like visuals and sounds and okay.
Box off. This is basically an art museum, but for experience.
Whoa. Oh my god.
Red goosebumps.
My eyes are having a hard time processing it.
Do you think this is what it looks like when you die?
Probably.
What is this next row?
Normally this place is completely full of other people, but we secured the place entirely for ourselves.
This might be one of the best things we've ever done.
Dude, are these fish?
We're in a pool in a museum playing with animated fish. This is the most unique thing you could ever do on a vacation.
Wait, the fish are surrounding us. Look.
How did they know to surround us?
They love us.
They're going everywhere now.
Now you're all probably hungry, which is why we're at this restaurant.
How much to do that without any other...
I've not looked. I think the flights over to Japan from us is quite expensive.
I think if
if you stayed in because I was looking at the pods, you know, the hotel pods where it's just like a little pod room. Remember, I'm happy staying in hostels, but this is where I'm thinking I would go by myself when I was first looking at this. So
before you found me and you were happy.
Yes, and so it's like a as little hotel pods, and they're not that expensive. So you can do it quite cheap, but I think the tickets to get in were quite pricey if I remember.
So then to hire it out just
would be it would be quite a lot.
Right.
But it was still
if you have to ask, you can't afford it.
I haven't looked at the prices recently, but obviously it was quite a while ago when I looked.
I bet there's not a price for if you want to book it out. I bet you
probably not. It's just because it's Mr. Beast.
Hustle.
Yeah, I'm sure it's because it's Mr. Beast.
We've got 17,000 subscribers on this channel. I'll blag it.
Restaurant that is ran by robots.
What? My name is Pepper.
Can we have a seat, Pepper?
Sure. Let's find a comfortable spot.
We reserved the entire place, so the only other people here were the robot waiters.
Food robots here.
Wait, so the food is delivered on a robot?
An oddly fluffy robot.
Pepper's staring really hard at Chandler for some reason.
Pepper does not like Chandler.
Bro, I did nothing to you.
Everyone, make sure you eat tons of food, because tomorrow I rented an entire theme park and PewDiePie's gonna be there.
Which is really crazy. You see, PewDiePie and I have a long history.
Mr. Beast, I was wondering when you would show up.
We helped him in his subscriber race against T-Series.
Grab your phone, go on YouTube, search PewDiePie, and subscribe to him.
Eventually, we even caught up to him.
Mr. Beast has taken over me in subscribers.
I guess I'm getting a taste of my own medicine. That's all right, he definitely deserves it.
And even though we've been friends for a while, we've never actually met in person. And because this is such a long way to meet up,
I rented this entire amusement park.
This is Fuji-Q Highland, the park with the scariest rides in all of Japan. It usually has thousands of people waiting in line. But as per usual, I rented the entire thing just for us.
You can ride whatever ride you want. I wasn't done, but he left.
I'm about to go on this entire roller coaster alone.
What you're seeing here is the steepest roller coaster drop in the world.
Are you scared? Yes!
Have fun!
Oh.
No way.
I'm scared for him.
And like promised, the fun.
I want to go to Japan.
We react to like roller coaster stuff sometimes over at the Office Blokes. And we've had the conversation about there's some countries where I just wouldn't trust it.
Yeah.
And like that Instagram reel you watched yesterday on my phone,
yeah,
where it's like the spinning thing on the edge of a cliff, and I went, just watch,
and
then it goes,
and I was like, it'll be fine, and he just
off
goes
the cliff. Japan is somewhere where I would absolutely trust their health and safety measures and their protocols and stuff like that, because I feel like they are, as a nation, people that are on it.
They're also very, very incredibly respectful. Like, did you know that even if the train is running 1 minute late, they refund the customers and apologise because they've inconvenienced their day? And even when trains were striking, like, or the train drivers were striking over like pays or benefits, they were still running the trains for people so they could still get to work. That's how respectful they are. I want to go to Japan. I really want to go to Japan. You know that there was a part of me when I finished my degree that I was going to go over to Tokyo and obviously immerse myself in the language and become a scientist in Japan, because it's quite a big clinical research culture over there.
They've got things called groping trains as well. Have you ever heard of them?
No.
Use your imagination.
I really
it's dark.
do.
It's actually dark.
I don't want to know.
They're pitch black.
I don't want to know.
Yeah. I read about it in Bazaar magazine, which is a much missed magazine. Should still be around.
Father of YouTube, PewDiePie, met us in the park. A little later than planned because I texted him the wrong day. Sorry, Felix. And he wanted to ride the craziest coaster at the park.
Why are you scared?
I'm so scared of roller coasters.
This one doesn't spin at all.
I'll ride it if Felix rides it.
Let's go!
I'm terrified. I'll do it. I'll do it. If I die on this roller coaster, you guys are gonna feel terrible.
You take your shoes off?
Anything that could fly out.
That's how you know it's bad.
They don't even trust us with shoes on this ride.
You got this. You'll be fine.
I did not.
This was my worst nightmare.
I'm scared. It's a big guy.
I don't want to do this.
You're scaring me. Calm down.
Oh. Whatever you do, don't throw up. I'm terrified. Can we pick a better one? We could have picked a nice, comfortable ride.
I actually have no idea what it is.
At some point, there's a literal 90-degree drop.
You're freaking me out.
What did you sign me up for?
You brought me here.
But what we didn't know was...
Wait, no!
It's backwards.
This ride goes backwards.
Why are we going backwards? Oh my god, we're upside down! Damn it! This is crazy! Best roller coaster ever!
Oh my gosh, Felix, what did we just do?
I'm crying.
best roller coaster ever.
I got tears just running down. Well, it's good meeting you, Jamie. I'm gonna head out. Yeah. We screamed at the first little bump.
What?
Thank you.
Potato tornado.
Had a chewy potato before.
That's what you get for passing me.
It's a potato tornado.
My thing with roller coasters is potato, by the way.
I did a potato tornado.
Right, I thought you said turkey for some reason.
It's a potato tornado.
My thing with roller coasters is if I trust the mechanics and the people maintaining it, even though it's terrifying, I can relax and enjoy it.
Yeah.
But if I'm somewhere a little janky and I'm like, then it's terrifying. Because they do go wrong. And you look at the Alton Towers a few years ago.
I've seen a few. But you know what? My brain doesn't do that. I just panic anyway. Like, I love roller coasters, but they scare the bejesus out of me. And I'm not even kidding. Like, I reminded Mike, didn't I, when we were hanging out with a couple of friends, and him, me, and a couple of other people had gone to Alton Towers. And we went on this ride, and I had no idea what was going to happen. And I had such a fright the whole way through. Like, when we got off, I had to hold the railing because my legs were so weak. I couldn't walk. They were all laughing at me, and they're like, let's go again. And I was like, no.
I'll hold the bags.
I'll stay here.
Felix, I'm sorry for passing you. You don't have to threaten me with violence, though.
They're good.
Yeah, they are good. That was the $250,000 vacation. Felix, can you transition us?
Bro fast.
Nice.
I like it.
That 7 days stranded at sea is the last video before this one. I think it was his fastest growing video in history.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure he did some sort of milestone where it was like the most successful video he's ever released.
Wow.
You know, after 12 hours or 24 hours or whatever it was.
That's amazing. Well, I am up for more of Mr. Beast because that was so much fun. And please, 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 can we plan a holiday to Japan?
But we need to make some kajunga first. It seems like it's quite expensive.
I know. Jessica Negri goes.
How much is she worth?
I don't remember. But considering like her cosplaying and her OnlyFans. OnlyFarmers.
Feel free to fill the void.
You're gonna search for her. Who else goes? Jackie from Nerdy Crafter goes. She loves Japan as well, and she started actually learning, but she speaks like multiple languages, like she grew up in Egypt. And
net worth of $1 million.
Yeah. Meg Turney, obviously the slow-mo guys, Gavs, I think it's Gavs.
She's got a net worth of more than $1 million. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Well, her fella as well, Kadeso Ryan, he does loads of merch and photography and things like that. So between the two of them, I'm sure they're pretty well off.
My arse has gone so numb. You know, before we go to Japan, we need to make a bit of cash to buy a couple of nice comfy chairs that aren't dining table chairs to sit on, because Jesus Christ.
I agree with that. But I also want to go to Japan and do some samurai training and buy all of the Pokemon and all of the Demon Slayer and all of the Fairy Tail and all of the anime. And maybe a body
Do you remember
colour.
that classic song a few years back? I play Pokemon Go every day. No. It was a kid that was a little bit
special.
And I used to send it to my bro all the time because he was into Pokemon Go.
You're so funny.
Anyway, we digress. This is the first time we have branched out and done some non-music stuff here.
And he did it for me because I was moody and sassy and really angry.
Yeah. And we're like over half an hour in at this point.
I know.
We cannot help but talk pants. So, don't expect half an hour long reactions all the time because we don't live together yet.
No.
But there you go. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe and all that good stuff. But do let us know in the comment section. If you want to see a bit more non-music stuff, just let us know. We're open to anything. I don't want to step on the Office Blokes' toes with anything I do. But we're open to anything, pretty much.
Definitely. Lots of suggestions. And I am up for seeing his gaming. I didn't realise that he had a gaming channel.
Yeah.
I love gaming.
Right then. Cheers for that one, guys. We'll see you soon.
Bye, guys.